Wibbity wobbity woo. Here we are, with her big Kvalson or whatever. It's late. We did the thing. We should go sleep. Did we? Yes, okay. Are we recording? We're good. We Gucci. Alright. Well, in this case, we're just gonna sleep here, huh? You guys are still here, huh?
Trying to sneak up on me again!
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Oh, the conceptualization. +1. Is there a way to do this better? Conceptualization. There might be, but it's our life. It's now or never. And I ain't gonna live forever. Let's do it.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Why? It's a wall. An ordinary wall.
Fair enough.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass?
I should have done the 50 and then put the thing on, which may or may not have made a difference. Dang it, man. Okay, well, it's because we gotta go bed. We gotta go to bed. Sorry, Kim. I know you're tired. We have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. Da-da-da. Do-do. Do-do-do. Oh. You.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Shouldn't he be back? Ran into your husband on the coast.
Goodness, how is he? Did he say why he hasn't returned yet?
He's fine, ma'am. As we had suspected, he couldn't get back earlier because the water lock on the canal was broken. Now he's just finishing up some work.
Oh, yes. That's my Morel. He's bound to catch a cold staying out there for so long. But I am so relieved to hear that he's okay. Thank you for putting an old woman's heart at ease, if even a little.
Yeah.
You haven't, however. There are dangers out there. Our aging body's foul. Her heart won't rest until Morel is safely back with her.
Well, let's take her mind off it by asking why you never told me you've seen a phasmid.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
I do, though. It's the last thing we do today, except for talk to Gart. Is it, what, I don't remember.
Reflexively, the lieutenant read his familiar notebook.
Wow.
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When, all of a sudden...
Where was this and when?
I'm getting ahead of myself. I was 5.5 in Betancourt in the suburbs. My grandmother had a summer home there.
She'd just started forming memories. Real memories. Not the billowy haze of infanthood.
What happened?
The strangest moment of my life. I looked up and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I've never seen anything like it.
Ooh, yeah. People have memories from when they were 5, 6 years old. I certainly don't.
I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds.
Did you follow it?
I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
Water.
Where did you go? Don't go.
Where did you come from? Then what?
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing. Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel. We were on our first date when I told him my story. You should have seen his face. He said my descriptions matched the phasmid down to a T. Its white marble limbs, the way it moved.
I thought you would admit, 'cause you told the story and not you met and then you were on a date?
Our first, yes.
Its limbs are white?
Not all of them, as far as I remember. Some of them, on the inside, like stalks of marble, if that makes sense.
How big?
It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case.
I hope we see this. Maybe you imagined it.
Of course. I've thought about it.
Stomach.
But Morel says my report matches with the others. And I'm sure I hadn't heard of the phasmid as a child. Nor had my mother or my grandmother. So how did I know what to imagine? It was only when I started telling my story as a teenager that boys would tell me, "Lena, you trying to tell us you saw the Insulindian phasmid out there in those reeds? Get out of here." They just give me a cider and ruffle my hair and tell me to stop dreaming. But I saw it.
Kim?
I thought it was a wonderful story, ma'am.
But I don't believe it. A child left unattended on a warm day. Children make up stories and then end up believing them.
I guess so. Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just such an impossibly sunshiny day. So warm.
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on her own. Into the mud. Anywhere.
Yeah. Thank you. My stomach is really alive today, so I apologize if it makes noise. What is my voice right now? I just woke up. I sound like a tuk-tuk boat. It's trying to start. This is not what you want to hear. Oh, I gotta pay for the room, don't I?
Can I help you?
About my bill.
Got the 20 real?
Yes.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember...
Shut up. Anyone else want to talk here? Wait, have we been inside this room?
You see a heavy steel door with the cobalt, the door.
But I have the crazy thing that can't open doors, I guess. Are we good?
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you Elizabeth Miss Beaufort?
I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually here. Titus Hardy.
You caught her off guard. Push her some more.
Leo told me about you. He likes to talk a lot.
You are not here to chat up the legal counsel. You are here to question these men.
You set the pace and the topic of these conversations here. Establish that.
He said Mr. Everard sent you to law school. He said you were in debt to Mr. Clare. He said you're the union fixer. You fix things. He said you're Mr. Everard's death machine? Did he now? Death machine?
He said no such thing. This isn't about me.
Calm down, everyone. Let's stay professional.
Dirty tactics, officer.
Sorry. Can we try again?
I suggest
You caught her off guard.
you are not.
You set the pace and the topic of these
He said you were in
conversations
debt.
here.
I represent the union and these men here. Don't make this personal.
A very minor victory.
Okay. What are you going to do to me?
What are we going to do to you?
You were specifically asked not to say that, and then you said it anyway. You junior delinquent. But
Well, I
you
don't
still
remember.
did.
The union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
Goddamn right it is.
You're not even here, buddy.
If anything, it is the RCM who do.
I don't care. Bye.
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota.
I don't know about that. The what? Oh, yeah, my stomach is growling today. That's weird.
Evening falls. The time has come to take the vow.
Here.
The vows are blood and flesh.
Well, I don't know about that. What is my lower intestine going on about?
Lower intestine? The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Okay, but
Fascism, Brota.
God damn it. Not my endurance. What is it?
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revishal's problems?
Foreigners? Financiers? I thought you were my...
Quit stalling, Bruta. We're talking about the weakest, worst, most insane thing. The weak link.
Filthy liberals? Financiers? Question mark?
Yes, them. But also, women.
Women?
Women. Men of war. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woo men need to go back to the fucking kitchen.
Bro, my endurance is crazy.
That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that woo men need to know their place.
Let's not. I can tell you, we're not going down this path, okay? Okay. I'm having some kind of stomach seizure. What am I, like a Twitter enjoyer? What am I half of the men on internet. What am I saying?
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth.
Yeah, that's what they would say. Why am I getting this?
Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things, you've said them many times.
Ah, well, I didn't mean to. I just saw a slightly lighter orange option and I clicked it. I didn't remember I was told not to say it. Fascism sounds so bad though. What if we called it something else? We still don't want to do it. Traditionalism? That just sounds bad too.
Okay, yes, let's call it that. Good thinking.
Okay, stomach, I made up my mind about fascism.
You're going to keep your views, right? Keep your views, Brota.
I'll keep my views for the glory. Absolutely not. Yeah, I think for once we're opting out of something.
There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines, knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver. It is one of betrayal and disappointment.
I'm not gonna start hating women and all that. Chill, chill, chill. I'd rather be a communist. Kim. Wait, do we like go out here? Is that still a thing? We go out here and talk?
Yes?
You following me?
Excuse me?
Nothing.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide. I hope you don't take...
Yeah,
they say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence.
He's simply passing along frivolous...
Bye. Let's go sleep. We ain't got time for all this. See you in the morning. Yes. And he stays in the room with the... So he'll be right in here, huh? Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet? What is that?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore.
Yeah. We got our necktie. Lucky us. Window's still broken. Of course.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've
Yes.
earned it.
Let's go.
It's not easy, but your bones are so tired from what feel like weeks of work on the case. You have to try. After what feels like hours, you feel you might be sleeping.
It is weeks.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
I hear ya.
Recorded in you forever on Faraday.
Yeah, and with Streamlabs, and then recorded and then uploaded on YouTube for eternity. Spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes for untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising, rising above the dark curvature, the great wingspan of sleep, studded with stars.
Behold There are millions of them down there. The first time. The last time. The smoke in her mouth. The plotted flowers. The faces turning, changing.
Potted flowers.
It's the world, Harry boy, and you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit.
The colors, the voices.
All stuck on loop. Whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless, meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
Yeah, I'm an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
For the working class.
Huh.
For the greater good.
Huh.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
I'm building communism for all. Pursue this thought. We're making progress. Measured, steady progress. Forget politics. I mean, progress is good, right? But is it? Can be. Let's pursue something, and not communism.
There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry.
Not really.
He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
No, it's the world that's changing me. It's not the world changing. It's me changing because of the world.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Why?
'Cause only love can break your heart.
Feel the pillow under your cheeks. What's the pillow doing down there?
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
Oh man.
You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go. Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time.
I'm trying, but man, it's taking a long time. I'm gonna give you just like 1 more minute to sleep. I'm gonna drink some water and stay hydrated. Alright. Open your eyes. See the sun rise for another day. I don't know.
Good. You're up. Listen. There's something that's been bothering you for a few days now.
Yeah, the addiction that's not getting satisfied or satiated, but you know, we're doing hard work here.
It's a suspicion, or a feeling really, that things are not quite in hand around here. An earth-shattering deduction from your psyche. What will those guys come up with next? Every day, things seem to spin more and more wildly, out of control. The center isn't holding. And despite your efforts to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting worse.
I trust my empathy, okay? Yeah, I mean, I thought things were going pretty well.
Oh, sure. You've been making progress on your case, interviewing people, solving side tasks.
You get me.
But who's focusing on the big questions?
I assume the most qualified and highly credentialed people were taking care of that stuff.
But have you ever seen them? How do you know they're even there? More importantly, how do you know they aren't waiting for your participation?
You might be right. What am I supposed to do?
You've got to find out who bears la responsabilité.
Go on.
The most awesome, terrible thing.
Yeah.
It is human nature to crave la responsabilité and to deny it. That's why it must be distributed across many different organizations, agencies, offices, and portfolios.
It's human nature to crave it, but I specifically don't. The less responsibilities I can have, the better. That's why I like my job. I'm just scanning some packages. You know, there's no crazy responsibilities every day. It's just, I'm doing YouTube, just having fun. No kids, no house right now. I'm looking to move. I'm still on a list waiting for something so I can move. That'll be one new responsibility. Well, with that new house comes a lot of responsibilities, I guess, but tiny little ones. A lot of which I already do. It's okay. I thought I was assigning responsibility for the murder?
Harry, you're thinking about this too narrowly.
Yeah.
La responsabilité isn't concerned with trivial questions like who killed who. It's about the real issues. The human welfare index, the price of staple goods, the transition to real democracy.
Makes me think of Enta Shikari lyrics. And I lost it now. Oh, I made whatever.
Whoa. This isn't some kind of dictatorship. You can't simply seize la responsabilité for yourself. It must be given by a legitimate authority, like a committee.
Like Kim? Do we really have time for all this? And who should sit on this committee? It sounds like too much responsibility for me. I don't want it.
Don't run away from it now, Harry. You know it's the right thing to do.
Who's going to sit on this committee?
Only the most even-keeled minds in Martinez. Your half-brother, the lieutenant, is a natural place to start.
Absolutely.
Together, you'll be able to discover who has la responsabilité in Revachol. And, if necessary, you'll have the wisdom and expertise to assign it among yourselves.
And what happens once we've assigned responsibility?
Most likely, your findings will be collected in a report, which will be carefully reviewed by your superiors. Once they've reviewed it, those same superiors will produce a set of recommendations to be taken up at the next meeting of the Standing Committee. Rest assured, no matter what happens, it will be done through the proper channels.
Yeah, sure.
Good luck. Your report is eagerly anticipated.
Ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Do-do-do-do, do-do, do-do-do-do. What's like some old stuff we have? Analyze Gary's composure. Find a way in. The chimney. The chimney. Chimney, chimney. Good morning.
Yes?
Kim, we need to talk about responsibility.
Ah, I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get to this very subject.
What do you mean?
If you ask me, it's high time for you to set aside these frivolous side tasks and focus 100% of your energies on the case before us.
Oh, no, I meant like la responsabilité. You know, the kind that gets assigned.
Why are you pronouncing it like that gentleman from the Institute of Price Stabilité? You know what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for?
For the murder? For the disaster of a life? For this whole situation.
Ah, now I understand. Next, I suppose you're going to tell me you need to form a committee to assign this responsibility?
We probably shouldn't be having this conversation in front of the douchebags, but whatever. How'd you know?
Simple. Because moral intern types love to form committees. In any event, I am just a humble law official. I may work under the moral intern's umbrella, but I'm certainly not qualified to serve on any committee. You know who might be, though? That Mr. Villodront, the gentleman you met in the young man's apartment. If I were trying to get in touch with the coalition, I would start by seeking him out. But first you might need to speak with his young companion. Now, was there anything else?
No. I guess not. What's up, guys?
Yes? What is it?
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Why are you guys here then? Just sitting around doing fuck all. Fucking dickbag. Stupid looking ass fucking... I just have to ask, are we from the same police station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
Yeah, I don't remember you.
God fucking shit.
None of this is great news for him. Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
The hanged man.
Okay, why not? Let's do the old thing. So, do you know who hanged him?
No.
Yeah, I can see. I don't know. Oh my god, there.
Right.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a
You
little
know what's
nod.
behind the door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Mm-hmm. So be it. Hello.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. Incriminating. Now that's a big boy word.
Why is there a container belt around the dead man's neck?
Container belt? Like we use in the harbor?
Yeah.
Because we took it from the harbor where we work. Then we went out back and used it to hang him. We did this together. All of us. Until he was dead. That's why there's a container belt around his neck.
So you just confessed to murder?
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
Is that so?
They're playing to their considerable strength in numbers. Don't talk about arresting them. You'll only bring attention to your inability to do so.
You murdered him just like that, no remorse?
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Yes.
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment in Revachol under the Coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used to be the firing squad.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
Reunion, what's that?
The River Esperance Correctional Facility, a military prison run by the Coalition, dubbed Reunion by the inmates. The origin of the name is unknown.
Yes, but these are all bad people. Criminals, the scum of the earth.
Rest assured, lawman. None worse than our guy. He got what was coming to him.
Who called the shots that night?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a hardy boy without arresting all hardy boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
I could pull out my gun and shoot you in the head. I wouldn't feel too terrible about it.
Titus, keep addressing him. He wants everyone to know he's in charge.
No, but seriously, who calls the shots around here?
Who do you fucking think does?
Well, I could point to you, because obviously it's you. I could point to someone else to maybe make you angry. I could point to Everard Clare.
You keep him the fuck out of this. We have autonomy. It's all on us. Everard runs the Union. I run the Hardy Boys.
Is that so?
When the shit starts spinning, it will not land on Mr. Clare. That's the deal here. The Fixer will ignore the notion completely, focusing on Titus's culpability.
When Titus Hardy says he runs the Hardy Boys, he means that in an administrative capacity. On that night, everyone acted as one man.
When?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long had you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier, the representative for White Pines? The same company you're striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what? Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Why'd you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
So he was a mercenary, that's it?
And he stepped out of line.
What kind of mercenary?
What kind of line?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
Your name's Eugene.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Hold on. How do you even know?
'Cause one night, he walked straight up to the mic and said, I'm RNA's goddamn special forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all.
Really?
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some RNA's paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone.
We couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did, right there. Like some kind of animal.
This is a serious violation of the karaoke code.
Okay, so besides crimes against karaoke, what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
Really?
There's slight unease in him, suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. That was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started to come in here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah, this girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Was this the same girl who was sexually assaulted?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
Oh, you did say the R word. It's a very serious allegation.
No, you're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter, and I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
Despite the stonewalling, you can slip one more question in.
We'll try again.
Titus, do not answer. You have been forthcoming enough.
Fuck off, Carl. She's gone through enough without you harassing her too. She doesn't need more embarrassment.
What are you talking about? Embarrassment? If someone has been sexually assaulted, we need to...
What you need is to get the fuck out of my face. I've had enough of explaining myself to you fucks. He's dead. It's done.
Yeah, we do agree there. If the guy's dead, there's not much more to... I mean, even if we get confirmed that the dead guy did it, then what? Nothing. Is it gonna turn out that I'm gonna be like, yeah, he kinda deserved... Well, maybe not to die, though, straight... Well, maybe.
As you can see, these men can only take so much baseless scrutiny. I'm doing my best to keep the situation civil, but...
Well, how did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
Yeah, he's got a lot of injuries.
You're pretty sure you've had at least 2 years of cop school and many more of active service.
Yeah.
The autopsy showed there were no ligature marks. His hands were not tied. Can you explain that?
Look, I'm not gonna play 20 questions with you, Capo. I'll say it again. We killed him.
Beat him up, knocked him out, dragged him. People don't stay knocked out for that long. If they do, that's sort of a serious, that'll lead to brain injury and stuff anyway.
Yeah, I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clapped him in the back of the head. He went down like a sack of sand.
You, Elaine.
That's right, lawman. And then we hanged the fuck.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first. Then see if it all adds up.
Composure. Damn. Mr. Tats, what did you use to knock the victim out?
My fucking elbow, Copper. Samaran boxing style.
Yeah, right.
Samaran boxing, or Sambo, is an eloquently violent set of one-on-one fighting moves, originating from the Samaran Isola. Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness, and cool.
Sambo. Samba? Samba? Sambo? 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 Samba? That's a thing already, right? But that's wrestling. Or like grappling. Is it Sambo or Samba? Isn't Samba also a dance? But what I'm saying is that's like a type of wrestling style, like whatever. It's my MMA knowledge. Where did this all take place, huh?
Right fucking here. Eugene already told you that the fuck had started coming to our bar.
Yeah, man. Weren't you listening?
Strange answer to the tight hands. Cannot be retried. Okay, we'll come back then, huh? If we can.
Like what, Copper?
Why don't I just arrest you?
Yeah, lawman. Why don't you?
It's almost an anthropological sight, watching him try to assert dominance over you. Weren't you warned to not go down this path? And yet you still go and do it.
Oh, I apologize, I forgot.
Not in the arresting mood?
By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the nylon of his coat hiss as he steps closer. Easy. Walk back from the provocation. They're armed, and they outnumber us. The lieutenant tries to establish eye contact with you.
Well, it would be fun to show some balls. But I don't know how the game's gonna take it. If I can either assert a bit of toughness or maybe I make things worse. Whatever.
Wise move. You made the right choice there. Now make another one,
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility, we're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us, real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Forget about their games. You've mapped out the characters. Reading the footprints in the yard should be easier now.
I found a witness.
A witness? You ain't got shit. The locals would never come to you with this.
That's just cop tactics, Titus. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already roll on the others, and he's in witness protection.
The witness isn't local.
Well, let's hear it then. Who is your mystery fella?
This goes without saying, but nonetheless, don't give out his name.
Obviously. Here's all his details, and he's gonna be dead by tonight. He's just a higher ranking government official. Who he is irrelevant.
It's like you said, Al. Copper's coming up with this on the spot. There is no witness.
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate. Tell us, Copper, what wacky claims did he make?
Well, the witness said the hanging went down very quietly. No shouting, no commotion.
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band. The Hardy Boys are dead silent.
Yeah, it's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets. What's with the cowbells, policeman?
The witness said he saw two people of Areopagite descent and one mask.
Arabagite? Boss, I think he's trying to say me and Theo.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there too. I already told you. We were all there.
The witness said it all looked like a surreal play.
That means absolutely nothing to me. Sounds like some made-up horse shit.
It means the whole scene was long and drawn out, like it was from a film.
What is this fella's problem? Sorry we didn't make it more action-packed. It wasn't the first thing on our minds, you see?
Shanky. It's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know there was.
You don't know shit.
I know you are lying, Shanky.
Great witness.
Yeah, well.
No. I's here.
He understood what you were doing.
Yeah. You fuck with
I mean,
the
we
Hardy
did this,
Boys.
right?
Yes.
Relax,
I
Dennis.
just thought sometimes.
Yeah, Dennis, calm.
Let Dennis in.
This one.
Yeah.
Easy, fellas.
Too late. You already got a pretty good picture of these guys. You can...
Fucking say something already.
Again.
Good one, Titus.
It's the last thing, right? But we
About
need to.
fucking time.
Bye. I need composure? What was it? I think. Composure. Surely not, huh? Okay. Green shoes, composure.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Yes. Authority. That one I can try over and over.
Again. We have.
Didn't they?
You're pretty
The autopsy show.
We. Look, I'm not gonna play.
Yeah.
That's right.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first. Then see if it all adds up.
I think we just try this out. I'll never remember or go through all that again. 42 is not bad.
Actually, they're admirably, surprisingly composed. The entire room. Given how many questions you've lobbed their way.
All of them, maybe one of them is fidgeting.
Well, this one. But he's always fidgeting, so don't get your hopes up.
Alright.
Like what? About fucking time.
Authority.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
First, you tell me someone's been R-word, and then you don't say who. That's BS. No, I think we can let that one go. I'm the only thing keeping this town from going to hell, and you're not helping. Kim, I need your gun. That's all I got?
Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent and has great results. You're probably right. The others are only there for filler, to make the gun thing pop.
And what exactly is it you've been doing that's so goddamn special? Shitting yourself in front of us. Going around, harassing kids on the street. Kids who've done nothing wrong. All the while talking racist shit. Don't think we aren't watching, fascia. People here trust us. We're getting complaints.
Fascia. That's short for fascist.
I refuse the fascism, okay? I haven't said anything racist.
Of course you have. You've been calling people kipped left and right, inciting race violence in my town.
I have not.
Kali said they've been trying to set up a race rally, whatever the fuck that means. Trying to get the kips out of Revachol before the economy goes to shit.
I'm not racist. That's a lie. There's no race rally. I'm not racist. All I care about is Revachol and its people, and if some foreigner thinks. There's no race rally.
Sure there is. Kali said they're bulk purchasing confetti, ribbons too, and loudspeakers, and fireworks. Kali works at the carnival shop, you see.
Get the fuck out of here, you racist carny. There'll be no race rally in my town.
What happened? We got absolutely wiped. Let's go before it gets worse.
What's going on? Are you racist now? Is the rally real? Please don't set up any rally. It'll make you look awful. There is no rally, come on. Just ask questions. You need to put this race rally garbage in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, come on. Authority. Surely something here gives me authority. I might still have to put a point into it though. So maybe it's not even worth checking. I guess we'll be back. Yeah, oh, that might have been a minus. Whatever. Screw all y'all. So, what you doing now? The body's gone. This is the logo of the museum.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I don't know. Let's talk about your shag again.
The fuck do you want with it?
Nothing.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
Okay,
Kuno
bye.
doesn't.
The trash containers. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Nothing.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Well, worth a check or whatever. I don't know. Let's be on our way now. There is a person up there. How do I get up there? How do I get up there? Man, that's this building, eh? Huh? How do I get up there? What could I get in here anyway? Here's the money machine.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're
richer. What'd you have?
Is this about the questions again?
No.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles.
Okay, raincoat. Understood. Understood, a raincoat. Understood. I'm sort of running out of time here. I slept a lot more than I intended to. Who the goddamn are you guys? Hey, you're not,
Make way for the master poet.
I've changed my mind about your friend, the lady driver.
What? But I told you she's my friend. Please don't make me give her up, detective. Get someone else. There's a ton of drivers here.
Put yourself in my shoes. I need this for another investigation too. It's important, I can't blow it.
You're not gonna put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
Imagine it, an explosion of stars. Goodbye world of men, money, and machines.
Okay, well,
Thank you, friend.
remember. Yeah, we'll be back here. I just want to do one thing before I leave. There's no woman. Hello.
What have you found? And also, do by the goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go, get back there. The books await you.
Yeah.
She smiles and nods.
Whatever. We can level up something. Do we even have... Are we finally out of stuff that I want to go for? The actual art degree could be poopy dookie. Could be good though. I don't know. Maybe we, for once, put a point into something. And that something could be authority, was it? Or empathy, if we want to talk to The little shit kid. Like, what's the point in having even just a one physical instrument point? I don't think we're gonna win anything with that. We probably got some from the clothing. Or maybe we could. Anyway, whatever. Wait, what was that? Authority -1. Time. Well, it has been an hour actually, just over an hour. Somehow. We'll be back, and I really this time will try to record one more. This week, at least. I want to try to get through this. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's do a new save. And next time, we'll talk to Fuck the World and Piss. Piss what? Who knows? Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys around. Not the craziest episode, but it's fine. We're saving it all for the next one. It'll all go down. Alright. Goodbye. I need to go get food. Alright. See you later.